Welcome to Collecting Chaos and the Arctic waste known as Central Texas. So, cleaning with chaos, that's the subject, of course, and I asked in yesterday's video if I should take this and remove the tape. What people thought. I got no response. So for now, I'm going to leave it and think about it some more. However, I am going to do a light cleaning on this one. See if we can't make it look a little bit better, even in this frozen tundra. I feel sorry for the people where it gets really cold. I'm going to use a piece of paper, stick under here. We're going to mostly worry about the back. I made a new solution of Immaculate Clean. I got some more in the mail yesterday, along with some other goodies, which I'm very anxious to use, but not yet. I'm looking for one of my larger backing boards and I don't see one. I've got a bunch of them here somewhere. No idea where they are. Probably ended up using it somewhere else. What have I got up here? This one's a little bit bigger. Maybe that'll do. Maybe not. Probably not. It's exactly the same size as the inside page. That's okay. That's why I have the paper. So, first thing I'm going to do is warm it up. Get me something to protect the comic from the heat of the iron. This is preheated. The iron is. All I'm doing is trying to get the paper warm. Toasty. I like that. Get out my Mac Clean. That's all I'm going to use on this. I'm not going to do anything with erasers or anything like that. No dry cleaning. Going to be straight wet cleaning on this one, or damp cleaning. Helps if I unlock it. And I did use hot water or a warm water for this to make up this solution. Made it a tiny bit stronger than I normally do also. Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah, I got a lot of dirt off that time. I'll go over it again before I let it sit. Okay, let's let that chill out a little bit. In other words, let it dry. And I'll show you my new tool. This is something that Rick Morgan recently developed. It is a staple removal tool. I really like the design of it. It is made with a steel, but it has a coating on it which should prevent it from damaging the pages. So I look forward to trying it out. It's very comfortable in the hand, which should make it easier to use. So, yeah, new toy. He made a limited number of them. I don't know how long he'll sell them for. Probably just until this run is out. If it turns out to be a really good seller, maybe he'll make another run, but I doubt it. It was kind of expensive to make. So, that got a lot of dirt off. I think making this solution a little stronger was a good idea. Of course, I'm going to have to press it once it's done. I'm not worried about getting it ready for tonight. Or, actually, I'm filming this on Wednesday for Thursday. So when I say getting it ready for tonight, I mean for Wednesday night's the sale we had last night. Obviously, since you're watching it now and the sale happened yesterday, I'm not getting it ready for that. But I do want to get it in decent shape for Friday, and that's what my goal is, to make it look a little bit cleaner for Friday. And I think it's going to be no problem. That's dry. I'm not ready to go over it with water yet. I want to do both sides first. But I think I want to do this side one more time. Although most of the dirt is already gone, I want to go over it just one more time. And then I'll go over it with a water solution. Yeah, that's really taking the dirt off better than what it has in the past. So I think I just was making the solution a little too weak in the past. There we go. I don't think it's going to show up in the camera. I wish it did, because you would be amazed at the difference. I mean, you can't really tell how much dirt came off of it, but there's the previous one. A lot of dirt. Gonna let it dry. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Warmed up my water a little bit. Just stuck the whole thing in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Not really enough time to damage the container. I did take the top off the container, though. We don't need it to explode. And we're going to go over it with some water now. Get the streaks off of it. Get the soap off of it. And hopefully a little more dirt. Oh yeah. Love to get those stains out, but I'm not gonna. That would involve taking the comic apart, soaking it, and I don't have that kind of time, and would not improve the condition that much. Might make it look a little nicer, but the condition would still be the same. So, at least we'll have it cleaner. We'll have clean tide lines instead of dirty ones. Gonna let it dry again, then we'll flip it over, do the other side. Alright, I'm done with this side. But before I start the other side, and no gloss is lost, it actually looks really nice. But a lot of the dirt's off. Not all of the dirt is off, but most of it is. So I thought what I would do is, let's get a better focus here. I would show you a few of the white areas. See all this dirt right up in here? That's what we want to remove. Dirt on the white here. And there's a lot of dirt there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But that's the kind of stuff we're hoping to get off. Get your focus back in. And we're going to go ahead and get started on this one now, on this side now. Put this back on it and warm it up. I do not, when I press a comic, I don't put these in there. See all these little these little wrinkles in here? These are caused by the heat, and they will transfer to the comic, so I don't put that in there when I press the comic. Just thought I'd let you know that. Some people do, I don't. So let's go ahead and get started with the ImmacuClean solution. And of course the word bubbles, be nice if those came out nice and white also. It's quite a bit of dirt. The other side, do it again. Again, this comic is from 1970. It is a vintage comic. Didn't think about that when I started doing it. Of course, it's early Bronze Age. Some people would call it Silver Age. I call it early Bronze, because I consider the Bronze Age to have started in 1970. In about mid-1970, this is actually August 1970. So, yeah, very early Bronze Age comic. Gonna let it dry, and check that focus again. Gonna let this dry, and then we'll go over it one more time, then do the water, then I'm gonna press it. But as soon as it's dry from the water, I'll show you how those white areas look. Alright, we're ready for the second treatment. Now I'll let that dry, go over it with water, and yeah, do that. All right, let's hit it with the water. And we'll let that dry. Okay, let me zoom in again. Oh, actually, we'll take a look at these areas. I'm going to bring it up close, see if I can get it to focus. See how much cleaner that is? And the lettering. Let's take a look down here. Oh yeah, whole lot better. Even his hair looks whiter. All right, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna prep it, steam it, put it in my press. I'll be back in about 6 hours to show you the result. And then once I show you the result, I'm going to put it in I'm going to stick it between a couple of thick pieces of plexi for my my last until Friday when I get ready to sell it. So it'll cold press for like a day or so after the hot press, which I'm going to do in just a few minutes. I'll be back in 4 or 5 hours. Nope, going to be longer than that because we have the sale. I'll be back in about 6 or 7 hours. For you, it'll be about 30 seconds or less. All right, let's take a look at how it is. Wants to stick. I don't want it to stick, but it wants to stick. Nice and flat. Came out pretty good. Whole lot cleaner than what it was. Could use another cleaning, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I think that's ready for Friday. So now that you've seen it, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video. Make sure before you handle your comics, before you try to clean your comics, you wash your hands. Good for your comics. Most of all, it's good for your health. And we'll see you tonight. No, yeah, see you tonight on my live stream. In the meantime, have yourself a wonderful day. Bye.